Thanks for joining us for Midday. I'm Alyssa Royster.
And I'm Kaylee Ann. Matt Fonts has the day off.
We begin with the aftermath of Wednesday's triple homicide and the manhunt that followed in Wayne County. Police have now released the names of the 3 women who were murdered.
That's right. The Utah Department of Public Safety has identified these victims as 86-year-old Margaret Oldroyd, plus an aunt and niece, 65-year-old Linda Dewey, and 34-year-old Natalie Graves.
And with an entire community grieving these 3 women, the Wayne County Sheriff's Office is listing out a few resources for residents to turn to.
That's what ABC4's Sarah Murphy is looking into today. She joins us now live in Wayne County this afternoon. Sarah, walk us through exactly where you are and what resources these seemingly terrified residents have right now.
Yeah, hey you guys, good afternoon. I first want to start by saying our hearts are with all of these community members, the family of those 3 victims. We know we're hearing firsthand from these neighbors here how much this is impacting everyone. And so we just want to put that out there, that we are thinking of all of you. And that's what brings us to where we are right now. We are at the Wayne Community Health Center. This is in Bicknell. This is the only health facility for about 60 miles or so. So a busy workforce is they're working to bring you the best. And Wayne County Sheriff's Office just listed them today as one of the resources for these community members to turn to as they're dealing with this triple homicide that's really happened, everything that's gone on here in the past 24 to 48 hours or so. And I want to introduce you to some of them right now. I'm going to show you. We have Corinne and Marcy here. So glad to have you guys with us, both healthcare workers, therapists, social workers here for community members at home. And I guess I'd like to start, Corinne, with how's it been? How are you guys doing? How's it been for your staff, everyone here over the past little bit?
Yeah, it's been heartbreaking, tragic. Our hearts, thoughts, prayers are with the families and the community members that have been highly impacted by the tragic events.
And we feel that, we see that, and again, our hearts go out to everyone. And Marcy, you've been brought on here especially for this today. Can you walk us through, and some of our viewers at home, for people who might need help, they want that resource, if they were to come in, walk us through from start to finish what you guys would do for them here?
Well, we're here to support them and let them know they're not alone. And I think the main thing is, let them know what they're feeling is not wrong. Anything they're feeling isn't wrong. Whether it's anger, and I've heard that just amongst the staff, that just the anger, and that's normal, and that's okay to feel that. And just to be able to if you need to call and talk to somebody too, you can call when we're not available, 988, because I'm available actually. MCOT's available 24 hours, 7 days a week. But it might hit you at 3 in the morning and you're like, I'm angry, I'm mad, and you may wake up panicked. But there's always somebody that you can reach out to and that you can talk to about this. And because it's hard on the community. It's a loss of innocence on the community. It's a loss of loved ones. Everybody knows everybody in these communities, and so it's important to reach out and get some of that help.
And you mentioned some of those feelings, and I'd like to kind of talk about that because we've met with a handful of some of these wonderful residents really over the past 24 hours or so, and some of them have said this is the kind of place where they let their kids go out alone and they leave their door unlocked all the time, and they feel safe here. But some of them have said that's really kind of changed in the past few days. To those people, what would you say to them? How do they move forward with something like this?
Yeah, it really does. It takes your sense of security away. That's highly impacted. So it just takes time. We're going to have to give ourselves time to get recentered.
It's a new normal. It's a new normal, and so, and it does shake you up for a minute. But I think it's important to remember too that this isn't common, especially in this community. Like, it's just not a common thing, and so kind of walking yourself through that. Like, we've lived here our whole life, and this has never happened, because we don't want to live in fear. It's okay to be cautious, but we don't want to also live in fear. And I think that's important to recognize that.
So is there any right answer, I guess, of how to kind of feel these feelings over the next little bit?
Absolutely
Whatever
not.
you're feeling is okay.
We're going to go up and down. You're going to feel angry. You're going to feel sad. You're going to feel acceptance. You're going to feel bargaining. Well, what if I had just, what if I had called that neighbor the day before?
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't I do something different? And that's going to be, for those that especially knew them, it's going to be one that's going to play over and over. And so, and that's normal too. And just all those emotions are normal. Anger, bargaining.
Up and down, back and
down,
forth.
and-
It's not linear.
Nope.
Yep.
And I can imagine no timeline really either on that. So today, Wayne Community Health Center open until 5, but you said obviously call 998 for any resources, and you guys.
And I will be here till 5. And like I said, 988 can get a hold of Mobile Crisis Outreach Team, and we're available 24/7. And also, the crisis line can also talk with you guys, talk with whomever as well.
Marcy Quinn, thank you so much. We appreciate you kind of shedding some light on this process as we move forward the next few days. Again, you guys, Wayne Community Health Center is where we're at live today. One of the resources listed by the Wayne County Sheriff's Office for community members for you. If you're watching at home, you can be here until 5 p.m. today. Call 988. We're going to continue to look into some of these other resources for you today, as well as how the community is doing 24 to 48 hours after this tragedy has kind of unraveled. We will keep you posted here on ABC4 Live from Wayne County Community Health Center. Sarah Murphy, ABC4 News. We'll send it back to you.